Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel. My name is Luis Bedoya and I am a licensed agent, short-term rental expert in the Pinellas County. Today, I'm gonna be showing you my own Airbnb located in the city of Largo, right in the Pinellas County. This is a 1,700 square foot home that has 2 stories, so roughly about 2,500 square feet of living space, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and I got obviously a really nice private pool with a heater and a spa on it, which is part of the core of our business. Again, if you have any questions about how we do what we do, the areas where we can purchase, how we manage these properties, how we keep our neighbors happy as well from our Airbnbs, please make sure that you reach out. Our contact information is on the description below. And again, I'm always happy to help you any way I can, whether or not you do business with me. It will be a pleasure connecting with you. All right, without further ado, I'm going to show you this property. And today we've got Bay 9 News with our buddy here, Brian. Brian is going to be doing a note. That's why I probably see it have a second microphone going on somewhere. But it's going to be a really fun day, and we are speaking to Bay 9 News today a little bit more about our community and how it works, our management with the neighbors, how they feel about our Airbnbs, the measurements that we take in order to maintain the peace of our neighbors, of our neighborhoods. So without further ado, let's go ahead and flip the camera, keep the commentary going, and take a look at our home in Largo. Here we go. So when I was looking at this house, one of the great things that I paid attention to was the fact that it's so picturesque. It's a beautiful looking home. So whenever we had the drone shot up here, the drone is flying up here, taking a shot to the house as a corner lot, it looks so beautiful. Just take a look at this take. So this is what I was looking for. I was looking for a little bit more pop from the property. I like the fact that it's a corner lot. So in Pinellas County, regularly we have lots that are 7,500 square feet. That's the average size. For a home like this, I think we're sitting in roughly about 10,000 square feet. All right, so going to go ahead and start at the top, then I'm gonna go down to the bottom and I'll finish off with the exterior of the house. But look, just as you come in, we've got some areas. These areas can be made better. You know, we could have more amenities out here. We could turn this more into a reading room, a reading situation here for people that like to read. As I come in, obviously we've got our security measures. And first of all, as I said, I'm gonna take it upstairs, show you this little window here. So we've got our living space up here, folks. This is where our guests will be staying. We don't actually have any rooms in the first floor, so stick with me and then we'll get into the fun parts of the house. But this will be a kid's room, right? As you can see, very colorful decoration. We got bunk beds that you can extend. That way you can sleep more people in here. And obviously, as always, we had our TV, my friend Brian right here. Say hi. Brian tells me that it's all about being natural and enjoying our job, and that's exactly what we're doing. If you're an Airbnb investor, I hope that you enjoy your investments, that you enjoy having an Airbnb, decorating it, making calls and decisions over your Airbnb. Now, I do know of a lot of people that they would rather manage their own units, and I have nothing against that, but you know, be ready. It comes with a lot of stress sometimes, and you have to deal with certain issues at really odd hours of the day. And that's why we recommend that you work with a management company. My manager for this particular property is Johan Valera with Aval Experience. He is an incredible manager and has proven over and over that he's worth his 15%, okay? Because I know you guys were just about to ask me, well, how much does he charge? It's 15% that we pay Johan, but take a look at this. And again, if you have questions about what that 15% does for us, what that brings for us, absolutely, I'll be happy to give you more info. All right, so you see decoration. We got bunk beds again. I'm sorry, these are singles, but we do have a bed right here. And again, I've been to other Airbnbs where they might take some of these hidden spaces and turn them into another amenity, maybe a kid's underground playroom, that type of stuff. It's all about your creativity and your cash. If you have enough cash just to, you know, continue expanding and growing your Airbnb, that's one of the reasons why I like to go with a nice square footage in the house, with a nice area around my community, so that I can grow my business. You know, a ton of these houses, are 3 to 4 bedrooms for a very good reason. If you look at these statistics, if you were to look at the numbers on websites like Airbnb, you clearly see that a place with 3 bedrooms makes a ton more money than a 2-bedroom apartment. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask you once again that if you have questions about our income and how they work, please make sure that you reach out. A home like this right now, my Airbnb currently is making roughly about $100,000 a year, and that is after my management expenses. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, competition has gotten a lot stronger in the last couple of years in the Pinellas County, and now there's certain amenities that we have to have in order to remain competitive. So what are those amenities that I'm talking about? Here's the first one. You need to have a pool water heater. If your pool is not heated, it is very difficult to compete in the Pinellas County. Right now, we have over 15 requests over the same listings, people asking, do you have a heated pool? Do you have a heated pool? Folks, our seasons are January through March. Those are our highest months. I've seen those months go anywhere from $18,000 for a single month all the way up to $30,000 to $35,000. So this is our living room area. You can always pull out that couch. There's another sleeping area. And out of the whole decoration of this house, that was my only choice. That's the one that I picked. I put a little acoustic guitar. We made it kind of look like a little Spanish house type deal. And then my mother did most of this decoration. Once the place was decorated, we brought in our interior designer to sort of check on everything and make sure that it's making a lot of sense and it's all congruent. Now, I've also had units and investors that they don't have the ability to pick their own furniture, or that they just right away let my designer fill up their homes. And I'll be quite honest with you guys, sometimes that is just the best way to go. Yeah, you might spend another $5,000 you could save, but you end up with much better design, much better furniture. It makes a lot more sense, and this is pretty much the tires to your vehicle in your Airbnb, is having decent furniture. Now, furniture alone would cut it. Again, as I said, you have to have the right amenities. You have to have the right management. You have to have the right photography. And in my business, in my company, in our team, with Austin and I, we have actually already, found all of these professionals for you. We've already done all of that work for you folks. So this is 1 out of 15 homes that we have set up this year alone. Some of them are in Seminole, some of them are in Largo, and some of them are in unincorporated Pinellas, unincorporated St. Pete. Some of them are above the $1 million mark. We have homes that host up to 20 guests, and those venues can make anywhere up to $25,000 in a single month, $15,000 in a single month. So definitely there's been a lot of learning, a lot of finding out within our process, and buying multiple properties. So this is one of the main reasons why I like this home, this backyard area. If you were to buy a home and you were to bring a pool contractor to make this again, it's roughly about $100,000, okay? And it takes about 6 to 9 months to build. So that's another thing. Hopefully the wind is not making my audio too noisy here. But there you go, folks. This is our Airbnb. We have a heated pool spa, and the idea is that the hot water, really hot water, comes down into the stream of the pool and it heats up half the pool. Then you have a different temperature towards the edges of the water. Is that ideal? Not necessarily, but we're trying this out and see, we're gonna see how that works for us. But yeah, absolutely looking like a nice place. I may have to just go and pick up that little flower, that vase that just fell off. Just a little bit more about our decoration. And we should probably turn this into a little golf course, little putting green. If you have just a hole here, somebody able to play golf there will be perfect, right? About pools, folks, if you're ever buying a home with a pool, I absolutely recommend that you have a pool inspector come out, take a look at your pools. I work with the best pool inspector in town. Make sure that you don't have any cracks on those. It's really important. Make sure that there are no cracks in your pool. Also, the surfaces, the marquees, sometimes it's pebble, sometimes it's stone, and it makes a huge impact in the quality of your business and the amount of money that you will have to spend in order to maintain the same quality of your property once you put it up on the market. So I'm just gonna go around a little bit more here and show you the last little bits of detail of our Airbnb. But I'll be honest with you guys, I think I'm about to put out another $5,000-$10,000 and just drop in what I call bells and whistles. I like to call those bells and whistles, which is popcorn machine. I like to have a theater room with massage chairs where you get to have 3 pergolas in your patio and space heaters, TV screens outside in your patio. So there's so much more that we have to add. Finally, I will tell you this, for those folks that are looking for a house and they say, look, I need to buy a house right next to the beach. It is a good opportunity. It is a good thing. You have to pay a prime to be right next to the beach. But I have a home. We have homes in our family that are in Pinellas Park, 30 minutes away from any beach of the Pinellas County, and they're making more than $125,000 a year. How do we do that? Because they have so many amenities, folks. They know who they're catering to, which are bigger families, multiple families coming usually from the Midwest, Central United States, and they want to come to a house where they can feel like adults and the kids can be kids, right? So those amenities are there for that reason, to keep the kids entertained, keep the adults being able to enjoy their own vacation. So if you ever have questions, make sure you reach out. I'll send you that property so you can look over it. It's not for sale. That's the first question that people ask me, is it for sale? No, it's not. Actually, it just recently got acquired. It was part of our family, and another investor came and took over it and poured $50,000 worth of bells and whistles on the exterior. And now that unit, for March, they're asking for $35,000 just for the month of March. So that is insane, folks. Well, I hope that you like this video. If you have any questions, make sure that you reach out. Make sure that you connect with us, connect with Austin Schumann. Our link is in the description below. Make sure that you download our free buyer's guide. Check out all the blog posts in our community, like our YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.